What's up, chicken? See if I can fix this volume. It worked. No, it's down this way. And they got all the Christmas decorations up. With the big tree in the middle.
¿Y esta te la ponió? Ay, eso no está en el piso.
Yeah, I was wondering that because the I had to check the sound. Something like after they did the update, it's like something happened with the sound inside the game.
Make sure you double check it.
Let's see. Let me go to.
Don't forget to do this dishes.
Let's see. We want to go to system config. Yeah, the decoration is actually kind of cool. They usually do that for all the season, all the different seasons. They have the Halloween, then they have a special New Year's thing, Valentine's Day, Christmas, all that stuff.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna watch them.
Let's see. Okay, so I set this at okay. Let's try 60. I mean, I can hear more of the background, at least. Let's apply this. Let's see. So how does it sound now? Yeah, okay, so you can hear it. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Let's see, we need to go to... Let's see, is that lower decks? Oh, you think I wouldn't catch you? So you're trying to go for the lollipop. Supposed to be doing your work.
I was looking.
Cause you don't want to be up there in PA doing your homework in the corner, right?
No.
Yeah, so I think for 5.4, since I did the other dungeon, I don't think there's any of the big combat parts coming up. It's all build up for the other portion. I could be mistaken though. Let's see, despite airborne simulations for the beast tribe and the Sakura, let's see, neither Titan nor by them in the appearance of late. I think it's let's get my money. Okay. So they actually managed to fix the whole login issue a little bit. So instead of you being able to see your character at the launch screen, they just keep it where it just shows like your character data, like what level you are and things like that, and then you can log in faster. When I put it in, when I put the game on, I thought it would be like number 1000 whatever, because I put it on early, but I was actually number like 62. So now if you ever decide to play, or anyone else that you know, it's much faster times.
Sí, yo estaba pensando de algo.
Yeah, but the only thing that I can see that's going to happen a little bit is going to be reminiscent of how it was when the game first came out, where certain times it'll take a little while for your character to load up, but that's better than having to wait forever and a day just to try to log in. And of course, if you have a faster PC or if you're using a PS5 or something like that, that's not an issue. Since I'm doing this on the PS4 right now, I mean, I could do PC, but I would have to pay for another expansion. I'm not looking to do that. But it would be faster there. I don't know, maybe one day if I get like some extra like cash out of nowhere, I'll just like do it and just play it on there. Yes, there's another lava fell. Yeah, a lot of fellas in this game, a lot of them are connected to a lot of the seedy underbelly of society, which is actually pretty interesting. Like you would think, like you wouldn't think that the cutest characters are like some of the more uh, suspicious ones. Their faces belie their intentions. Yeah, true. Just like toddlers. They'll basically smile at you, but they're like little evil gremlins sometimes. Actually, not sometimes, a lot of the time. Oh, dark is on. I'll just say hi. Yeah, I see. He said the login went quick also. Yeah, it's much better than how it was. What are you doing, John?
I'm looking for phone to charge it.
Cyrus isn't fully asleep yet. You might want to wait till a little later. Now, in the previous expansions and things like that. What's so interesting about the crystals is that they were used to summon some of the other primals like Titan. Um, you know, you had Titan, Shiva, and all the other ones. I'll try and do like a run through of some of those eventually because they did have more up-to-date versions of them that were a little stronger. Especially Ramu. Ramu was an interesting fight back then because you had to. That's when you really had to test teamwork. Yeah, teamwork back then, like with Ramu, most people only did that fight with a guild. You usually didn't want to try to team up with other randoms online because people just didn't want to listen. You know, the funny thing is, I haven't seen any of those guild sellers online yet. They must have really gotten better at stopping those guys. And the guild sellers are basically just people who would basically do a hack or they would work together in a way to sell guild for, you know, real world money. And you will always see shouts for it inside of like main hubs like this, saying, "Oh, you know, selling guild like at a rate of conversion of say 1,000,000 gil is equal to about $20 or something like that." Oh, who's this guy? His armor looks pretty cool. Let me see that. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. And there's a random catboy that just grew out of him. I feel as though this would go better on a gladiator though, but that weapon is nice with it too. It's almost like an earth elemental style outfitting he has. That's one thing I do like a lot in this game is the different glamours and the outfits you can apply. Yeah, with these crosses and everything, yeah, they seem like they would definitely go for a paladin. Let's see, what's the name of that armor? Exarchic coat offending. Wow. I'm not sure if it's from a dungeon or if you have to craft it. Actually, it's probably crafted. Yeah, it's all high quality. It's nice. Oh, paladins, basically they are your tank. So they have your sword and shield. They can do self heals to, you know, so that they don't die so fast, or they can heal other units as well. And if you want like a true tank, you know, basically like your beat stick, the one that gets beat up all the time, that's the one that you want, because they can really take a beating while everybody else does what they gotta do. I have a paladin leveled up to level 80 actually. I think I get better gear for it. Let's see. There's the old gauge. Oh, I had to change a lot of different things for it because they changed a lot for paladin, that's for sure. So basically, like, you have your defensive skills on. Well, I have it on my left side right now with the reprisal, rampart, sentinel, and sheltron relies on filling that gauge up to like 50, and then you can use it, and it mitigates some of the damage that you take. Actually, circular scoring takes a lot longer to load up now. It used to refill a little bit faster, if I'm not mistaken, but let's see. We have Holy Sheltron, so it's a stronger form of Sheltron. Expiation. And we got Blade of Faith. Alright, cool. Sounds good, chicken. Get home safe. See, Blade of Faith, Blade of Valor, Blade of Truth. Yeah, right?
Alright.
Yeah, Paladin is pretty cool.
Hey, why don't you have, Alexander, be a paladin?
Well, I mean, with the name, it's like a holy sounding name, right?
Yeah.
Which is my actual middle name, so, hey.
Hey, I got a question.
What's up?
Are you streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
Not just YouTube.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we take! Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in it. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Captain!
Captain Elfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots, with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend. And it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
What's up? Well, right now they're trying to help the kobolds. We'll see how that goes.
So many messages in the chat.
What?
Remember in One Piece where they were showing that story of Luffy, Ace, and
Oh yeah,
Sabo?
it is like that.
So that all the pipes and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like there's something I gotta do here. This brings back memories.
Do what?
From back then when I had to go fight Titan.
Oh yeah, I did bring back some memory. Wait, is this
Greetings,
the guy that you
Patriarch.
said?
I am
Yeah,
Merlwib,
we just keep
Lufispin,
red and we just keep
Admiral of
missing
Limsa
out.
Laminsa.
But the teams, like, we're
I come
good,
before you
but
to
they
offer
had
my
good teams
sincerest
that
apologies for the
everybody
many
had
wrongs
teams,
committed by
and
my
we just
people
remember
against
all
you
the,
and yours.
like, ways to move.
Something like that. Mm-hmm.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, Just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me.
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can. We must protect Alize!
You're in my sights. You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
Oh, just what we need. You're not alone.
Let's try this variation. Maybe 2 fire twos. Actually 3 fire twos.
You're in my sights.
Here you are, Alize.
More! I need more ether! Just a little more!
Wow. about to get wrecked.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Did it work?
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the temple.
Jabu, what are you doing here? Patriarch, please listen to me. Here, King, listen.
Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. Told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
Cecilia se cuenta. Ahora lo que hoy está pasando. La mala cosa que está en la mesa. Yo que pasar.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples.
I'm getting the ideas right now.
Alright, ready for bed?
Yes.
For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Laminsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades.
Guys, I want to say goodbye. I got
If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Alright, I'm coming, John. Hold on.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
What in the world is that? A tower?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Yes? This is she. I am. Aye. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea. Nothing more is known. only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
You're here. Good.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that... Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandango, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance. My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Asians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering! I'm different, you see, from the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage. Ah, but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Glory be. Glory be to Garlemald!
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.